Okay, audio's on. Cool. Going live in 5, 4, 3. Soon. Here we go. Here we go. Unlisted. Nope, not private. Public. Done. Save. We're live. Okay, get the challenge link. Come on. Okay, live now. Let's get this thing going. One viewer, Nerd Night Gaming, okay, da da da. Who do we play? Ivan. Hey everybody, thanks for coming and joining us today. We're doing our online EDOPro locals, just finishing up getting everything set here, getting our opponent ready. Unfortunately, we had a flurry of drops. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, school's more important than Yugihoh, sadly. But so we had a flurry of drops. We went from 16 down to 10 players really quickly. We're gonna have 4 rounds of Swiss tonight. Typically it's on a Wednesday, and usually we have a top 4 to follow, just to make it a little more interesting and to make it so if you lose one game you're not necessarily out of it. It's a lot of fun. Come join Nerd Night Gaming on Facebook. We just tagged our opponent and went to message him, so hopefully they come join us shortly. Again, 4 rounds, going to be kind of fun. We actually, round 1, are going against the guy who made it to the championship on the DCS2 Dragon Rider Championship Series. Very good group on Facebook to go play tournaments in. Yeah, normally we're going to be on Wednesdays. This week was just a little odd with everything going on our schedule over here, so we pushed it off a day. But next week we should be back to normal. And today we're actually going to run our updated Blue Eyes Dragon Link deck, so it's going to be fun. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. These tournaments have been notorious for having 1 or 2 people each round not showing up, so if that happens to be us, it'd be really unfortunate because he's a good player and it'd be nice to get some good competitive testing, but we'll just hop on and play some random person as we wait for the round to finish. We do it just like an online local, or like a real locals, 40 minutes per round, and then go from there. Let's see, is anyone else? So I'll probably just do most of my Facebooking off my phone so you guys don't have to see all of that. So the unfortunate downside though is if our opponent doesn't show up, we won't know for 20 minutes because 10 minutes is a game loss, 20 minutes is a match loss, so it kind of gives a boring thing, I guess, but we're here on stream, we can chit chat, talk, and all those good things. The TSP Championship's coming up pretty soon, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to sort out some of the cards that we just went and picked up today. Payday, so that means we go and spend money on Yugihoh because we're responsible adults. Ooh. Can't forget our penny. So hopefully we get our opponent here shortly, or at least he responds on Facebook. So yeah, just 10 people today, unfortunately, but 10 very, very competitive people, so it's probably going to be one of the stronger 10-man tournaments you're ever going to see, hopefully, at least. Dinosaur actually won last week, so we'll see if we take him down. Dinos actually tend to do decently well here. The deck is actually strong, but obviously there's better decks out there. I'm curious to see with Dragon Link kind of making such a resurgence if they what they can do. We went and I just pick up a few packs every time I get paid just to see what we can do and get. We got some of the what's the new one? Blazing Vortex, Chasing the Pot, which I know I shouldn't because the pot's really the only card in the entire set I want, and that's not a good theory to go buy cards on when you're chasing just one card. And Genesis Impact, it's just as bad. I want the collectors, Phoenix and Unicorn. But again, being, you know, collector rares and specific ones that I want, it's not very smart to go chasing them, but we do anyway, and we did not have any luck, but we got 6 packs of each and one of the new legendary duelist packs again, so we about broke even almost, I think, so it's not all a loss. Picked up some of the cards we're planning on ordering anyway, so paid too much for it, but we don't have to worry about ordering them now, like Photon Orbital. Let's see. No word from our opponent yet. Let's see who's not active. I do, for these tournaments, I do a couple hour warning just to give everyone a notice, let them all know. And then we also do like a 10-minute warning typically. Not always. I don't think we actually got to it today, but at least these 3 matches are being communicated. Will be very, very unfortunate if we only have 6 people competing. At least on the bright side, all 6 of these people are really strong. Ivan, like I said, DCS, he made it to the championship. I don't know if they played it out yet or not, but he ended up being first after Swiss playing Eldritch actually, and unfortunately we did not feature him at all on the channel, so maybe today he'll be playing it and we can get a good match and hopefully get the win. But when we were finally dead set on featuring him the final round, he ended up getting paired up with the guy that was featured twice already, so we didn't want to feature one person in 3 of our 5 features, so unfortunate we didn't get him on, but he did end up making it to the finals, and I will have to check in if he won or if they even played yet or not. If not, maybe we can get that match up and streamed. Okay, good. This match is now playing as well. So that just means one more match, and then, well, hopefully everyone's opponents respond because it's no fun this way. I know a lot of our players for this tournament are actually from Egypt, and they've been having some internet issues, so I think that's why that whole group, or the majority of that group at least, kind of dropped out. Again, we will hop on and play some random people if our opponent does not show up. Let's see how long, 7 minutes in, so 13 more minutes. Let's see. It was once Ali joined that like everyone just dipped out. Ali, you may know from the Cyber Dragon group. as the guy who got top 8 in MBT's tournament playing the Trap Dogmatica build. Super underrated deck. It's really crazy good. It actually ended up getting second place last week in this local, or Cybertraps did. I don't think he played the Dogmatica engine, but Cybertraps is really an underrated deck, and it's one we were going to play today, but I really want to test out this Blue Eyes deck and see what it can do. It's kind of like Dragon Link with a little bit better ceiling actually, but it's not quite as consistent, and it doesn't play through disruption as well. But I mean, Dragon Link's Dragon Link. They apparently are the most played deck between the top guys on Dueling Book right now, per James Jung's channel Hakuna My Data. If you guys want to go check that out, it's like a 5-minute video he just did on the top like 20 Dueling Book players, or 25 players, their last 20 replays, what decks they're playing, win percentages, going first, going second, everything like that. And it's actually super diverse. So yeah, it actually did finish up. The DCS2 did, and our round 1 opponent was the guy who took first place. Both after Swiss, he went 5-1 in Swiss, and then he won the top 8. He was playing Eldritch then, and really hoping he can get a hold of us and we can play here too. For those who were wondering, the top 8 for the DCS ended up being 4 Virtual Worlds, 1 Guru, 1 Eldritch, 1 Invoked Mech Knight, and 1 Shadal Dogmatica. The Eldritch, Shadal Dogmatica, and 2 Virtual Worlds made it to the top 4, and then Virtual World and Eldritch in the finals. Eldritch ended up taking first. So really strong deck. In my opinion, tier 3 is really Eldritch, Drytron, and Virtual World, although it seems like with higher level players, Drytron's almost falling out of favor for some reason, and Dragon Link is actually making a big jump back up there. So that's a little interesting. Still waiting here. Let's see. And if these guys don't answer by the end of the round or comment at all, they get dropped, because I don't want to have to give out 2 buys next round to people. It's really clearly marked, and it's the same time every week. They could have just as easily not seen that it was on Thursday this week and thought it was Wednesday, and that could have been where the confusion came in. But nonetheless, we got some competitive players, and it's all for fun anyway. I mean, first place, if you win 3 of these tournaments in a row, you do get a prize. The current prize is a Virtual World Lulu. It will be, I mean, depends. We usually go a couple weeks, and if someone doesn't end up taking it, we do end up switching it up. We had some live twins up for grabs prior. We've had like the gold rare Blue Eyes and just different things like that. Whew, lots of talking for not a whole lot going on. So in our pulls today, we actually got the that Heavenly Zephyr, the new hand trap. Hopefully you guys can see here. Might take a little bit, but hopefully that's a good shot of it. And I don't really necessarily like it, but it's, for those who don't know, the activation effects of this card cannot be negated. So I mean, that part's really insane. But if your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 or more attack from the extra deck, except during damage step, so it's kind of specific already. You can special summon this card from your hand, and if this card is special summoned from the hand, you can target one face-up opponent's monster that was special summoned from the extra deck. Neither player can activate that monster's effects while this monster is face-up on the field. You can only use this card once per turn. Makes it, I don't know, I feel like out of Veiler, Imperm, Mourner, this, like, it's got to stay face up on the field. I don't know, it's kind of oddly specific. Not a huge fan of it. We'll probably either sell it, put it up as a prize soon, or add it as our prize pool to the TSP Championship. Otherwise, we got another live twin, the Lil Treat. First one of those. S-Force Gravitino. Not really sure if that deck's any good. Our friend Yassine, he made a video on S-Force. I didn't check it out yet, but maybe we will have to. We got the Photon Orbital, so that's cool. Maybe we'll have a real life Yeah, weird real life Yu-Gi-Oh cards coming from our channel in 2021. It's been too long, but real life ABC build for you guys with physical cards. Be a lot of fun. We got a Cyber Eternity. That's cool. I mean, we already had one. A few Blue Eyes Solid Dragons. You know, our Harpy's Pet. A Blue Eyes Spirit picked up for our Blue Eyes deck, so we can continue building it in real life. Oh man, this is unfortunate. We might just have to go jump into a game and then quit if he responds. So yeah, it seems like there's at least 2 other games going. We're having Yami is having issues reaching Shihab, and I believe these 2 games are in fact going, but otherwise we did pick up Riliona and Artemis. So I mean, again, cards that will either put to the prize pool of the TSP championship or add into play for, because we got some really big news coming maybe tonight or tomorrow once we finish up the logistics behind it, really. So stay tuned for that, and we'll go from there. We are now 14 minutes in. We're gonna go ahead and just go play against a random. If our opponent messages us on Facebook, we will quit this match and go jump in and play against him. But I don't want to just have a stream of me talking all day long with nothing actually happening, so we're going to jump into a match. Blue Eyes, Dragon Link. Come on, let's get somebody, and then let's go. 5 minutes, we get a default win. Yippee for the round 1 of our tournament. But ignore the super pixelated picture in the back. I was meaning to change that before we started, but I actually completely forgot about it until right now. Okay, awesome. So the 1 hand trap remaining if we happen to see it. That's awesome that we did. Obviously we're going first. So Sage and Melody is insane. Hopefully we don't mess up the combo. I've been experimenting with a whole bunch of different things and kind of getting flustered with it. Typically, if you don't open your alternative here, when you pitch your stone from your Sage, you would search out your alternative and your Levineer, but we're going to search these 2 since our stone's just going to grab us a Blue Eyes anyway. And we got to really watch our timer too. So we're going to try and go quick and not mess up. Alternative, reveal Blue Eyes to summon. And it's nice that we got the free extender in World Legacy Guard Dragon. We're going to go Hulk of Fibrax, summoning out our other stone. And if he doesn't disrupt us, it's good game, more than likely. I don't want to say for sure, but very high chance. Summon stone, stone grab our blue, or summon Alpi, stone grab our other Blue Eyes. And then in this case, we can go Levineer, special summon by banishing. Revive back our other stone. We are only playing 2 Blue Eyes though. You could play 3, but they're already bricky enough. They just generate so much advantage off of your Saryuja. So here we're gonna summon out our Safer. Card's insane. We actually have our Emperor Dragon already, so I guess we could have summoned something else, but we're not gonna use the Safer effect because we have enough ways to get to our Wyvern or Collapse Serpent anyway, so hopefully we see one, but ideally we don't need it anyway, since normally you would use its effect, pitch a Blue Eyes, and search out your Chaos Pendulum monster, but we already have it, so we don't need to do that. We can put back Rocket because we have Quick Launch. We don't need 2 Lancias. That may come in handy, so let's go ahead and put another Blue Eyes back. Now this is the part where I'm going to try not to mess it up. How do we go here? Ideally, if we could have drew into another level 1, that would have been really nice. Let's get our stone back. Special summon over here to save time. Saryuja. Summon out our Blue Eyes. I do feel like we messed up somewhere. Not exactly sure where offhand, but I do feel like I did somewhere. Get our boost. Okay, we use both of them already then. So we can actually go ahead. How can we do this? Banish our Safer to get our Levineer back to our hand. We can potentially summon it again, which is really nice. And then we can go activate. Effect, get our Safer for our follow-up. And we got our free Boral Savage here too, so that's always going to be really, really nice. Summoned again. Yeah, let's go ahead. Now I'm starting to make it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and what's in our grave? Not a whole lot, so we could summon it, but let's do this first. Now we can make our seal. Get our Levineer. Versus some decks, actually, you can go like Shen here and keep Shen and Spirit instead of making VFD. And just keep those two, and it's actually not a bad, you know, board there. Draw another quick launch. Well, that won't really matter. VFD. And then depending how we would have played out our extenders, sometimes you would also have like a Hope Harbinger, depending on your draws off of everything. We're just going to leave him there for a follow-up turn as well. Pop that. We could have just quick launched out the other one, but we're going to leave that as a, once again, another follow-up play, just as another free monster we can summon. Savage, give us a little more protection. So essentially we have no monster effects to deal with. Negate and a bounce, which will also end up summoning out our Goliath, so they can't use their extra deck. Worked out pretty good, and we even have Lancia too. It's just like an extra kicker, as if the rest won't be enough. Try and potentially play around certain things. Dark Ruler no more right now would really hurt. The Forbidden Droplet could potentially, but I mean they could chain that whenever. But yeah, so I mean you can shotgun the Calamities, especially when you have the protection of your Savage already anyway. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but we didn't go for it here. I mean, we also don't have Always Chain on, so we didn't have the option. But good idea to put that on if you're playing on EDOPro. But anyway, so I guess game one turned out to be pretty good. Hopefully, at least. Let's see if he can do anything. Okay. Opponent officially did not answer. Good thing we went and started this. Melfi best deck. Yeah, one of these days I'll beat Melfi's. It's coming, so keep that in mind. Today we're going to be pretty busy doing this, and then I really need to work on some videos and get some stuff going. I think Saturday was the last time we did that, so let's just go ahead and activate it. I mean, if he's got the Gamma, we can negate it anyway. We're going to call, I don't know, Light, I guess. I really don't care. He can activate Engrave in hand, so I mean, we could have called Dark and we would have stopped Shadow Mist. So maybe that would have been the better call, just because we know it's right here already. But I'm not too worried about what he can do at the moment. Let's just go ahead and turn off any of his Mally plays. I think that would, unless Mally just goes back to the graveyard then, but since it doesn't have to leave the field, or no, he can't banish it to summon, so it will turn off that. Lancia actually okay versus Super Poly draw phase. Yeah, Super Poly would hurt, not gonna lie. At least we would have had our Lancia and Heavenly Sphere still, so it's not like 100% loss, but definitely would put us behind on resources and in a bad situation. That might actually change up my Heavenly Spheres target, depending like how they would do that. Um, we may go for, end up like throwing out like a Brotar or something. But I don't think I have anything in the deck to warrant putting Brotar in at this point, because we're not playing it, because I don't think there's anything in the deck, like unless we threw a second Levianeer in there. But I mean, with this hand anyway, we have Safer Blue Eyes, which could get us another Levianeer as well. But we can normal Safer effect and get out our Collapse Serpent Wyver Burster stuff. We have Quick Launch to get out our other Rocket Tracer out of the deck. So we got a few different options to go with some plays. We have our Chaos Dragon in the extra deck still, so we left him there. Let's see. So he has no monster effects. We still have our bounce, and we have Boral Savage. I mean, I could probably just be mean here and, you know, tribute my seals to Bounce's Ferris and then just summon the Goliath, but we'll give him a little bit. He's probably just going to time out on us. So it's almost like our opponent didn't do anything. Okay, and main. Do we want to use it once per turn? We'll let him go battle phase, start step. I've actually bounced like my own World Legacy Guard Dragon before too. Just as a fun little thing. Do we want the Goliath? Yeah, probably just I mean, it's gonna have 0 attack. I suppose it don't really matter, just kind of to rub it in like, yeah, we're not gonna let you play the game. Plus it's a level 8, so we can use it with our Chaos Emperor Dragon. Or never mind, because we can't summon it, so maybe we could have went with our Blue Eyes there instead. We'll get around that easy enough though. Although just normal Safer, attack with Calamity, Safer, Savage, that's already enough for game. Cerberus Bomber. That's for Dark Magician's Brock, not for Blue Eyes. Besides, you shouldn't even be on stream right now. You couldn't play, remember? Oh, and he's about to time out. And there is that. Oh, I guess we can save it. So he's playing Heroes. Take those 3 out. That was meta call for our locals. Droll, he's going to go first. Do we throw Nibiru into? I mean, we easily can. That's just a fun little package we're trying. Easy enough for siding, and that's why I kind of always lose. Oh, well, I'm glad that the channel that you're a part of is important enough to watch the stream while you're going out for wings. So we are down to, it looks like just 8 players, so we're gonna go ahead. We didn't see anything yet. If I'll give them to the end of the round to say anything. They're both gonna get a loss for round 1, but if they at least respond by the end of it, they will be allowed to play still. So yeah, we had 16 players as of like 3:30 today, and by 5 o'clock we were down to 8 apparently. So just 4 rounds of Swiss today, no top cuts, but nonetheless, when there's only 8 players, that means it's easier to get your first win 3 in a row, win the prize. Hi Luke, see you at work tomorrow. I'm going to try and teach you how to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh now, but we're not using zombies, so you're going to have to switch it up. And I think our opponent ghosted us, so that's cool. Yeah, we're just going to leave that because I don't think he's coming back. find another game. We got 12 minutes, so this one we'll probably end up quitting at like the 36 mark regardless, just because I'll need to get everything in order to advance the tournament to round 2. Kind of nice that we're just doing the 4 Swiss today though, so I can work on videos. So Luke, when are you gonna get good with your zombies and actually contribute to society? Another player. He's going first. Ooh, we got our Lancia. Too bad it's only during your opponent's turn, and we're going to get Buster locked and effed hard because we were playing a dragon deck. Ouch. We're in trouble here this time. If Lancia was either player's turn, it'd be okay because I can play through a Lancia way better than he can. Oh, you dummy. You're supposed to link off to Linkaribo. You don't have what you need now. I hope he's got a lot of hand traps. Let's see. Yeah, it's surrendered. Yeah, I think he just realized he forgot to link it off. Obviously, Droll's not anything versus them. Neither is Nibiru. Evenly can be decent. I did buy some cards after work, Brock. You missed that part. We, I don't know, we got some decent ones from the Genesis Impact. Oh, and then he quits. EDOPro, gotta love it. Dueling book, no one knows rulings and everyone cheats. EDOPro, everyone quits. He scooped because he summoned his Whelp and search prologue, and he didn't link Whelp off, so he couldn't make the Buster lock. If he linked into like Linkaribo, he'd have a Dragon engrave, but he didn't, so yeah, only playing 2 Blue Eyes too, and we opened both. But oddly enough, that hand could still full combo with Rocket and Reborn, since our Rocket Reborn would be full combo to Saryuja, and then we could put our 2 Blue Eyes as back. We just won't plus as much off our white stones. I think normal Dragon Link is stronger. I guess the Blue Eyes variant has a higher ceiling, but the man. And we're even on EU competitive. The Blue Eyes variant has a higher ceiling, I think, because we make a VFD as opposed to Savage more often, but it's not quite as consistent, and it doesn't play through Disruption as well. Okay, Melfi's, here we go. Yeah. You better make it quick though, dude, because we're almost ready for round 2 of the tournament. Oh, this hand is lovely. Oh, wrong deck, so I don't even get to go against Melfi. Oh, Magician Girls. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Jeez, we got a lot of people to drop. This is very unfortunate. Might end up being 3 rounds today only. Well, this week isn't turning out as we had hoped, that's for sure. Happens. Our lowest is still 0, but let's see. Well, one person's going to be pissed off, I can tell already, because they're just starting their match like right now, so. Let's see. Ooh, can we play through a Dragoon? Well, we're gonna find out if we can or not. We don't need Goliath at this point. I could just not use effects. Crash. Take control. Do we have an out for Dragoon if we pump it up? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and try and move this along too. Yeah, there'll be so many drops. This is definitely not how these tournaments normally go. Main 2. We now have one light in grave. Could search out the other one, activate. See what we can do here. Actually, I know I can get to Halka-Fibrax, and I got Levineer in hand already too. Main reason we ended up putting back the Drag Unity. Ooh. Control for but the main reason we put the Drag Unity package back in the one Lance and the one Phalanx is for situations like this where we can't get to Halka-Fibrax normally, but 2 dragons can get to Drag Unity, which can get to Phalanx, which can get to it. So did we normal? No, we did not normal already too. So that's nice. Romulus. Not view. Activate. Deck profile. Yeah, we'll have a deck profile. Probably record it tonight, upload it soon. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get going here shortly. But Magician Girls is a deck that I actually picked up when I came back from a break for a long time. It was right around that time period. Fun deck. A guy at Locals actually got mad at me. So let's go ahead. Oh, we got an answer here. What did we say? Okay. But hey, Melfi, we do need that rematch still at some point with Melfi's and something. Okay. That match is done. Omar did not answer. Neither one of them answered, and we got 2 minutes left on the last match. So again, typically these have closer to like 15, 20 people, and just very unfortunate how today's tournament ended up. He didn't show up. He didn't show up. If they don't show up after round 1, we just drop them, because it's not fun then if you leave 2 in and now 2 people don't have opponents for round 2. Just today is really going to be unfortunate in that regards. So we actually are tying our all-time low with only 6 Oh, did we drop some? Shouldn't have. No, okay. But we tie our all-time low of 6 contestants. Let's go ahead and show you guys all my private conversations. Actually, we're gonna get back on here. Hopefully we can go find the last match and tell them time is up, and then get yelled at because they decided to wait until like 5 minutes left in the round to play. Okay, unfortunately though, one of them was actively messaging right away. Let's see. He answered after 15, so just game 1 loss. EU competitive. Let's see. Locked rooms, started rooms, refresh, see if we can. Nope, no answer here, so we'll try and tag them and get this thing moving. Oops, and I misspelled his name, so he'll probably get mad about that too. Let's see if they're in a different server by chance. Okay, they are right here, so let's join. Ooh, dinosaur and invoke something. Okay, and let's see what they have to say. Oh, I mean, he can fit it. Oh, he can't burn enough though, so. Ouch. Oh well, that is what happens. And dinosaurs lose. Well, and it's the invoke player's turn anyway, so. I mean, he could just end his phase and that's it. I can put a thing, a little quick, oh wow, can't even talk right now. Join the Team Set Pass Facebook group. I'll type up a little thing again on how to customize your backgrounds and stuff on YGO, and we'll hopefully change this to something with a few more pixels so it doesn't look nearly as bad. Any stream, awesome, cool. Like I said, today, not the greatest of days, but for sure need to get a little rematch from getting absolutely slapped by Melfi's the other day. So Yami Zach clearly has the higher life points, so Yami Zach gets the win. He had the game 1 win as well because, well, his opponent was 15 minutes late, so that's what happens. So as long as we can get these guys to end their match so we can continue the rest of the tournament now. know they can see the screen, so it'd be nice if we got a little response from them. Summon miss, banish miss, and conductor. Okay, we're going to go ahead. I copy the link each time just so you can see in the comments a little easier. Let's see, they're still not responding, so we're going to say 15. That's 40 minutes. Hopefully he responds. Then you're next to this piece. Yeah, we can include Melfi into that, for sure. Oh, so frustrating. I wish Yu-Gi-Oh players could read and see like, hey, 40-minute rounds. The worst part is Mr. Sinister, this is not his first tournament. Okay, bye. Good. Like, frustrating. Again, Yami gets the win because, well, he showed up. His opponent did not. Let's go. Notes. Yami, password. 1, 2, 3. I have a room. And Shihab is going to be mad because we had a very similar instance last week with him, and he once again was very irritable, to say the least. But I mean, the rules are pretty clear-cut, easy to follow. So I want to see what you think of Melfi. I think the deck's sneaky. I did not. I really want to see Melfi. Oh no, you didn't. Jeez, everybody wants to talk about Melfis. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to mention it. Maybe we'll have to look into it more and learn it and actually play it on the channel even, possibly, since everybody seems to love it. It's sure starting to feel like best deck. Okay, let's get this thing going. Brock and Nathan, both too busy to play, but not too busy for stream. That's when you know streaming is life. Or, I guess, watching stream. So there's 8 people watching right now, and I'm pretty sure 12 of you want us to play Melfi, by the way it sounds. All 3 games have been commented. Oh, started Melfi. I almost feel like that's going to be something we're going to have to like do on stream. Like build the Melfi deck, test it, tweak it, do all that like on stream or something. Despite not wanting to end their round 1 match, my round 2 opponent apparently is not responding, which is odd. We're going to go and tag him another time. I might have to ask for the list, at least for a starting point, see how we like it. Go, oh, 1 over. I already tagged you, US. Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh players really cannot read. Tag someone 3 times, they don't respond. Tag them again, and then they make a comment telling me, am I gonna host or not? Okay. So, our opponent should be here in no time. Or he won't be. Oh, there we go. Finally, our opponent is here. Playing Invoke something, probably Dogmatica. So at least our one hand trap we decided to main does actually hit him. We didn't open it though, but we have a halfway decent hand. He's got his 1 negate, which will actually banish 2. We can bait with Sage, and if he negates it, see what the rest of what he has is. Chaos Space can pitch our other Sage. Then we have Quick Launch, so I mean we still have options for sure. Ooh, interesting. I guess save yourself an extra deck spot by going that route instead of the All Mirage Secure Gardena. Too bad we're not playing Cyber Dragon. I guess it wouldn't matter with Makaba, but so invoked, and he's got Makaba, and there's, well, he opened decent to say the least. Dear Servant would have been slightly better, but so pop 2 and a negate. That's gonna be pretty tough. Let's see what we draw for turn. Ooh, alternative. That's actually awesome. So, he's still got the invocation hand, so we want to be able to play around or through. We want to force the punishment because, well, you know, you want to force the punishment because then he can't summon from the extra deck next turn. We summon up big beaters. I don't care about Ecclesia. I can attack over it. We just need to bait that Makaba. Ooh, Andy pitched Alistair, so he probably, hopefully doesn't have another. Negate and banish. Okay. Chaos Space, pitch Blue Eyes. And now we're going to bait. Ooh, Ash Blossom. That'll hurt. Special summon alternative. Sometimes they just open it all. So is he going to go with the punishment now? I don't know why we did that, guys. We should have used the alternative there because now he's going to punishment. Make it worth it because he probably couldn't before with, yeah. So we definitely should have. Didn't think that through. We could. Not really, no point in doing anything. So we goofed that one up a little bit by like a lot. Could have went battle phase, attacked. Yeah, 'cause either force him to pitch a bigger target and not have the follow up, but so whoops. We're really bad. Oh, see, Nathan, like you're better with Dragon Links than I am. And he had the 2 Alistair anyway. Yeah, that would have been smart, I suppose. Would have definitely hurt our... Wouldn't had much of a play still. I mean, we could have summoned another monster, obviously. Attacked over both. I guess then made something, but nothing necessarily worthwhile. But, oh well, I guess. Believe it or not, I'm not a big combo deck player, and I can't understand why. I like mid-range. Yeah, now we're gonna be in trouble though. Yeah, and there we go. But yeah, that would have been smart. Tracer pop himself, dodge the target, summon out our other rocket, and then continue to play somewhat. We have a really small rocket package, so we wouldn't be able to do a whole lot, but we definitely would have kept our blue eyes. So now that we know what we're playing against, not only here's the list, guys. It was kind of tossed together. We're still working on it. This is the first good in-game testing we have. So versus him, we're gonna want Droll. That's useless. No point in that either. Lancia is actually okay. Do I want to? I don't want to trust the one of. These two I have to use as a flex spot. Easy side out. That's a good extender or a good starter even too. But typically, I'll show like a combo video where we actually like go into plays like that, because the deck's kind of weird. We play like the Striker and the Romulus for the weird hands where we can only summon dragons. But otherwise too, like sometimes if I opened and have all the stuff I need, like LP summon black metal and then link it off for Striker and get red MD that way, and then you still have your monster on board for your Saryuja. Yeah, misplays happen, but oh well. Well, at least here we can go. I mean, he's probably got Ash again. They always have Ash. Should have used his Ash. Now, do I force his Ash or could we just go for it? I mean, Hauka Fibrex is going to be chain block regardless, so I'm not too worried here. He can stop our draw if he wants to, but yeah, he definitely should have ashed the other one. I mean, I still have Chaos Space to keep going. So at least now we'll be able to do a little bit. Summon our stone. We should be able to make VFD. And even Savage, depending how our draws and everything go. I'm going to keep the Lancia just in case I misplay again and need a backup. Oh, we could actually grab Levineer here. I'm going to go with the two monsters, especially since we already have both Blue Eyes burnt up. We can't really plus as hard off of our others. Ooh, Nibiru too, possibly. Well, that'll not be the greatest. Almost tempted to summon like Dark Metal Dragon now. I almost feel like I should. Like that. I don't know. Let's just keep doing what the deck's supposed to do. But yeah, Nibiru would definitely hurt. Oh, and okay, so I guess he didn't. He must just have always chain on. Obviously, he's going to end up going first now. Oh, we couldn't do the black metal play anyway. We sided it out. Okay, we're just going to leave it. Go with it. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I was kind of starting to look at like your video included, but like Dragon Link profiles, seeing what extenders they use. The downside is Sage is really kind of bricky and hurts so much, but at the same time it's so good, and I'm just trying to keep it like more Blue Eyes oriented. Like I said, the deck's probably better without it that way, but we definitely wanted to keep it more Blue Eyes related. Ash Blossom, that's okay, sort of. His punishment's gonna hurt. This is gonna be a grindy game. We're actually just playing Striker Dragon though for like the 2 dragon you can't get to Helka Fibrax combo. We're not actually playing the boot sector because we don't go for that line of play ever. Ooh, we have our Helka Fibrax play. Thanks to Ash Blossom. Yeah, I swear in these tournaments, my opponent opens Ash Blossom every single game. I went against Dino last week in game 3, winner makes it to top cut, and I had like 10 or 12 cards, like anti-Dino cards, and he had opened up his, what was his board, like Overtex, I don't know, it was insane. It was like Overtex, Conductor, Dragoon, Pankratops, and just, it was ridiculous. So no, I mean we can summon Rocket, go into Alpi, but we're not gonna be able to do much. Guess we can go to, oh, we need a way to get a light in graveyard. Or do we just let it ride? Yeah, I'm just gonna let this one go. Wait for that one more extender next turn and see if we can go off that way. I was gonna get back a dragon, but I have no way to really get a light into the graveyard or anything to do much. I'm not worried about losing the Hulk. But, I mean, we got 2 good extenders, and I'm not worried about just playing through that. I mean, punishment will hurt, but... And that's, oh man, the brickiness is showing. We're not going to lose this turn, but I don't want to go any further. Don't summon to the zone heap. No, I don't play the Protector well. But I mean, even if, like, because Secession would have to summon to one of the zones, so I was kind of... couldn't do a whole lot. Of course. And there it finally is. Oof. Brick Ice shows its colors, but yeah, like if I would have, I mean, brought back, I could have got into Elpie or Pisty. I was more thinking like going for like Hired Exceal and then summoning a follow-up play possibly. I mean, I could have made Romulus and got the little guy that way, but again, I'd still be stuck on a dragon and not have Dragon Link 2. Yeah. But I mean, I'd have to have a way to get the dragon in the graveyard still too. So, but let's see if we can. Okay, can't pull it up. I'll go to the list here actually, see what your thoughts are. But yeah, there's a lot of toolbox that can go. Like Shen don't need to be there. I guess between Shen and Cloudcast, I'll keep one of them. Sanafon just kind of there. These two don't come up too often. I mean, they just did, but Romulus and Striker Dragon. Side deck was thrown together like 2 minutes before the tournament started. Been bouncing around on different ratios of like our Reborn cards. I like that you can move it, but I don't need it too often. I mean, in that instance, say if I opened that over Secession, it would have actually been crazy because I could have revived it, made Elpie, moved Elpie, and actually won. So maybe cut the Secession for a 3rd Guard Dragon. Oh yeah, so Rom I couldn't use Helka Fibrax even. But well, at least we didn't try to do that. But The main way this deck bricks is opening like all darks, all lights, like with your baby, or if you open too many of the big guys. But that's why we're here. We're testing. I think I've only actually play tested like 6 games now, so I expect to make a lot of changes moving forward. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the one thing so far is the Secession Guard Dragon possibly playing that third. Because if it was, you know, flip-flop there, we actually would have had a line of play depending on what his set card was. My problem, the reason I had Secession in there was because I like, especially with my draws, I was seeing like 2 or 3 of my Guard Dragons all the time, and I was tired of having dead cards. But I definitely feel like, I don't know, I can shuffle the dead ones back with Saryuja, so probably have to do that and cut the Secession for Guard Dragon. Just because like that time, like moving that LP can be really, really clutch sometimes. So we did lose this one. It's going to automatically cut us down to just 3. Let's see. How long until these guys have? I believe Ali's probably playing Cyber Dragon again, so if he wins, we may end up against it. Be a fun matchup. Let's see, where's the new GG? .99% of the time we're good sports here. Once in a while people get a little upset, but we handle it pretty well, I think. I was just writing. Okay, just waiting on those 2 games to finish up. I hate like Facebook rearranges their comment section now. It's not like, I mean, you can probably change it, but most recent. Like I like when it was just the newest ones are at the bottom, and that's just that. Argapane to 1 ban LP. That would be interesting. I miss the Cyber Crusade. I might mess around with that again. Oh, I didn't post. Apparently I forgot to copy and paste the link. Well, at least everyone found their opponents. EU competitive, password 000. Let's go ahead and just hop in there. Because I don't want to have to cut out on somebody again. Go see if Cyber Dragons can win against Dinos. Oh, 4 zeros, right? Nope, 3. And EDO's gonna crash on us. I don't know why it's been doing this a lot lately. I feel like they'll still be able to abuse Argapane. Not as easily, but I don't know. Let's try and bring it back up. It's like when I try and join rooms to watch a lot of time on here, if they have a password, it just, EDOPro sucks. I guess we can try the other one. EU competitive, 1, 2, 3. Username is my username. Classic. I think they are done, or they're in a different... Yeah, I think it'll be, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, maybe. Can I connect to server? So we're having issues apparently. I still think Colossus should come back to 1. Okay, let's try again. Try and find someone, otherwise we might have to jump into a game. Because we have 25 minutes left, or 15 minutes left in the round. EDOPro is down for you as well. Well, hopefully it didn't crash, because that'll make this already bad tournament just keep going down. Someone's typing, so let's see. Same. So EDOPro crashed. This is seriously how my day went today at work, having to fix some stuff and getting sprayed with water, getting soaked early in the morning. Keep in mind it's 0 degrees outside too, so as soon as I go outside, I'm like wet and freezing now. And like everything at work that could go wrong went wrong, except being payday and having halfway decent polls. Okay, Ahmed wins 2-1. And so EDOPro down for a lot of people. I guess they finished their match just in time then. Just try and touch base with them. Me and Brock actually had talked a lot with Colossus, like if you had to use, I mean there's still like the splashable-ish engine, but like Thunder Dragon monsters from hand and field, not just Thunder monsters, it would at least, you know, Nemesis Corridor wouldn't be able to cheat it out. Instant Fusion being the free extender wouldn't be as good. But I don't know. I just, like with VFD and all these other cards going around, I really don't think Colossus is that crazy. Yeah, EDOPro's had a lot of issues lately, I feel like. See if we can't. Well, hopefully all these issues of my day stop soon, because I really want to get some videos recorded, edited, and uploaded. Okay, cannot see it. I just saw like quick glances of it, but I haven't actually gotten to look at them at all. I'll have to check it out though, if Synchro Cyber can be a thing again. I mean, like Core Dupe already makes Infinity and Auroradon, so I mean it's not like it's unplayable. I just wanted to try something different for a while and went away from it for a little bit, but that'd be awesome to see it go up more, like be competitive again. So they are in fact done. Once we get their game score, we can go ahead and move on to round 3, and this tournament will, unfortunately, Boris, this tournament will probably be over in time that you could have played. But who knew that 10 out of 16 people weren't going to make it onto round 2? So has anyone, like at least United States side, gotten their Happy Meals and their Pokemon cards other than Brock? And if you did, why was Called By limited? I don't know why Called By was limited, but if you did get your Pokemon cards, are you keeping it sealed or are you opening it? Called By, yeah, I don't know. Maybe trying to sell like talents and eventually the crossout designator. Other than that, I don't think there's a good reason. I was just as dumb limiting it as when they semi-limited it. Now to see what the pairings will be for the final round. Moving quick, one issue. I don't think there's anything wrong with playing one Rampage. I think more than that is overkill and you don't need it anyway. Ooh, having issues here now too. Cool. Okay. Ooh, and we do get Cyber Dragon. Let's actually post the link this time. So on the bright side, it is moving pretty smoothly. We'll just give that extra 5 minutes. That way people can find their opponents quicker. Or I guess not necessarily quicker, but by the time they find their opponents, it'll be good to go. EU competitive. Take his password. Glad he could play. Glad we get to play against him. Again, not doing a top cut this time just because, I mean, 6 players, we're not going to do top 4. Even, you know, even doing top 2, it's unfortunate that it ended up being this way, but who wins between Yamizak and Ahmed Mito will end up being our champion for this week. And then the rest of us kind of just duking it out for the rest. At least we have the even number, so everyone will get a match. Don't need those. Facebook, very, very annoying. Let's just go back to MySpace. Okay, second. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Konami and how they've been lately. Really disappointed in Blazing Vortex after such an amazing year for product and such a bad year. I guess I don't really have situations come up where I need the second Rampage, so I can't relate too much. I usually play Dragoon though too, so that's another target or just another win con. Cyberload and Twin. If you're more focused on the OTK, they're not bad. I kind of like Cyberload again because we're in that slower format with back row. So like if you search it and set it and pair it with your overflow, it can actually be really, really good. But just remembering it has to be chain link 1 in order for Rampage to be able to pop anything. But it's not bad. And then, yeah, Twin. If you're playing Cyberload and have the space, Twin's not a bad call, being the fact that you can, you know, make it in the battle phase and attack after. Even if you like just make, I've had times where I couldn't make Twin, but I just make Rampage with banish cards, and you can't gain the attacks, but the 2100 was enough. So Cyber Traps. I don't want to try and play through them, but maybe I should have tried to play through them. He doesn't need his extra deck per se. It sucks when you open 3 of your 1 of bricks. Chaos Face, we can pitch it, but hopefully we can shuffle it. Oh, we're not going to be able to shuffle it back. We're just going to skip the extra deck lock this time. Try and keep our rocket in our hand, maybe. I shouldn't sit here and message in here as much as I want to talk to him. I run close on time anyway, so let's keep going. Not even that our hands have been that hit or miss. I just keep misplaying, and it's unfortunate. So it kind of sucks here too if we go for Romulus, because I already have the card in hand. But we didn't normal summon yet, and we'll get our... So, I mean, it is still the best route, because, I mean, we can get to Yugihoh. We're just kind of short on resources. So, we'll see how this ends up going. But I don't even necessarily want to make... Because if he's playing Cyber Trap, I don't want to make... Yeah, that's rough. I don't want to make VFD versus Cyber Trap because he can set 4 and just break my board really easily. We're going to try and get enough cards in hand and do like possibly Shen and Crocodragon. Because then at least we got the macro and we got the... play that way. Bright side, I do know he doesn't play hand traps. At least I don't think he main decks much for hand traps, like 3 if any. Just because the way the Cyber Trap deck plays is definitely got me... Oh, and we drew into Safer. That... Well, we didn't normal summon yet, so... We can summon... Let's go this route. Making it up as we go. Making it up as we go. But yeah, if he has like his punishments and strikes and everything like that, like just need to be really smart in our play choices. I almost don't want to vomit everything out, and I want to keep like a good follow-up play. Like I said, we're not gonna make VFD. Wow, that really just happened. 3 Lancias in quick launch. I mean, quick launch is good, but oh my goodness, that just happened. I hope you watch this stream later, Ali, and see what that... Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see what we got in... Can't even click. Do we go and rip a card? Is it better than the Reborn? Because Pisty can just Reborn one. Let's play Card Economy here. Oh, we gotta watch our timer for sure. We don't really need to use... Oh yeah, we can use the Saryuja here just to get the free body. Seal. We had to pitch our our normal play with it, but do we want to do that? Okay. Let's go Croc, I guess. You just ripped OG out of my hand. Oh, sad. Yeah, because in this case it actually would come up where that would be halfway decent. Ooh, and red reboot. That may have just saved us the game. Get our Leveneer back. That may have just won us the game. Because now we can keep Leveneer in our hand. Quick launch. Tracer. Oh my goodness, that draw was insane. Cowboy for game. Oh, damn. Damn. All we had to do was equip Saryuja pass turn. Oh, dang. I knew time was right there. That hurts so bad because I don't know what he had, but yeah, we were just going to equip Saryuja and hit end turn. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I mean, dang. So I think we should keep them in, though, because that was just really nice to get that additional plussing. So a good thing learned there. Let's try and... No, we got to keep them. You don't care about the Goliath, and let's just pull a Sage. Oh, man. Yeah, that hurt so bad. I knew we were getting so close to it too, but we were trying to keep moving. I almost... Yeah. Set 2, so yeah, Cyber Trap. Obviously we gotta go a little quicker this time. Frustrating. Normal summon. Okay, so... How do we want to go about it? Yeah, I do that a lot of time too, just for, I mean, that reason. And the fact that we open the other Tracer too is actually gonna hurt. So I guess we'll try to go for... Oh, he's just gonna negate whatever we do. I mean, we can make the striker use effect, bait it out. 'Cause he's just gonna out whatever we have, knowing what deck he plays. We could have searched our alternative and then got our blue eyes back that way too, but... I'm still really just bummed out over last game. I just want to keep it simple and not even commit to... I mean, he's going to, like, strike me or, like, Dogmatica Punishment or something here. Yeah. Gotta bait it out, though, somehow. So, we're actually going to leave Safer for now. Could summon that, but, I mean, there's really no point in wasting any effects at the moment. Oh, man. I'm still really... I just want to know what he had and if we were going to stop it. Like, trap decks like that. I'd say I knew we were going to because we had red reboot. Like, the luck of drawing into red reboot last game and then running out of time that close. Like, it was literally click Saryuja, click end phase. But... Field to the grave... Since we don't have any targets left in deck, let's quick launch. Do we just keep it simple and force him to start doing stuff? Like just keep the game in front of us. Easy, simple. Stay out of anema, arrow zones. I mean, we could have normal summoned too, but wouldn't really do much. Sometimes the best thing to do is just nothing. Hopefully he doesn't get what he needs because we have no disruption, but by not committing to, hopefully we can play around Kaiju. So probably gonna summon a Cyber Dragon. Yeah. Oh, he drew back into the one we shuffled away. Or wait, that was last game that we did that. At least on the bright side, if I lose, it's to Cyber Dragon this time. On the downside, we ran out of time game one. Okay, at least we can kind of force a few things here, right? Now we can get our alternative back. Or force a negate. We're like not even gonna do link plays. We're just gonna try and bait stuff and summon monsters. Like seriously, just like completely dumb the game down. Keep it simple. Keep straightforward. See, that'd be 18. So we got 800. He's got to have like a bigger punishment target or something. And remember how I just said like don't summon to anema zones, and then we go and summon to both of them? Let's see, 800 plus 3,000. So we do have game if he doesn't have a trap to stop it. Overflow is live now. Ooh, torrential, that'll hurt. We can summon our... We don't need Savage. We're really just gonna like force him to use stuff. I mean, I guess we could activate. Hopefully he doesn't like Cosmic Cyclone, which I don't know why he would ever keep it in, but that would hurt so bad. I guess let's put Savage back. And then we're just going to summon it and hopefully go for game. But I feel like he's definitely got something there. Ooh, maybe not. Wawaku for game. Compulse, that'll do it. Needless to say, it's definitely a simplified game state. Oh my goodness. No point going into Pisty. We have Tracer. Leaves the field. I don't think we use Collapse Serpent, so then we'd have Collapse Serpent and Tracer to go back into our Boiled Savage. With just... This is like the time in the Cyber Mirror turn, or in a tournament I was playing against. Oh, too bad he didn't like get rid of it. Do we have any links in Grave anymore? Do I want to do that in Waste? I know he's got overflow, so I really don't want to pop it. Just not even go into anything and attack for game. Forces back row. He's got something. I just don't want to walk into another torrential and lose. Another compulse overflow would save him. Like I said, I'm out of targets, so Tracer can't even use his effect to dodge it. Punishment. Okay, so lock himself out, pop both of them. Bright side will get a Collapse Serpent, which has 1800 attack. Ooh, popping his own overflow. That's smart. Oh, chained overflow. Duh. I was like, what did he... But okay, so now he's going to get his search off his overflow too. That was smart. I knew overflow is there somewhere. That's probably another one. Emergency, but he can't use extra deck. Let's go ahead and obviously we can't do a whole lot, so pass turn. We can lightning storm his board and then go from there. As long as we draw something that can attack over a core, I don't care about his back row because we'll just blow it up. Let him get the search off overflow. Attack over core. Ecclesia hand would also not hurt because he can't special summon it. So keep the game in front of us. Ooh, Cyberload Fusion. Leaves the core on field. Yeah, he's still got plays at least. Going to a Rampage. So we got to be able to get over Rampage. Kind of in a weird spot now with how the game went. If we use Lightning Storm, we force the Cyber Load. Extra deck can go. Or if we just call back row. Let's try and go for game. He's going to make Rampage. I mean, I guess we could have called... Well, he would have just summoned Rampage and defense in that situation then if we would have called monsters. Okay, we got to get over 2100. Oh, we're in such a weird spot where we burnt through a bunch already. Hell can summon, go into Pisty, search that, or... Yeah, such a weird game state. Oh, man. Let's keep it real simple, right? It's mandatory effect for anyone wondering. There, once returned. Do we use it right here? Yeah, because we... Oh, once per opponent's turn. He's going to use Rampage's effect. Draws. We almost have to do it here because we don't want him to mill. So here would actually be a nice place to have like a Brotar or a target for some... There's really nothing we can gain a lot of advantage off of, so it's just kind of throw something in defense. We got 20 minutes left in the round. Definitely a weird game state. Get the body on board, get rid of the threat. You would not believe we're playing against Cyber Dragon. Chaos Space. Okay, now we can go for Leveneer. We did not get Leveneer yet. And we can get a free draw. Ooh, and Armageddon. But there's no point in going for Armageddon to get Safer back when we don't have any targets for it. Let's go Leveneer. Chaos Face, return, just because I want to draw a live card. Sage. Try and bait anything out. I mean, he knows I have the Leveneer in hand. We almost should have like seen way into the future and left. Oh, that'll actually work. Oh, it summons in defense anyway. Okay. Oh man, Torrential's gonna kill me. Or we just play it this way and not let him get that. Because I know if I summon Leveneer to like pop 2, he'd just Torrential me. I could feel it. Or Overflow again. So force him to make his... Well, he's got no Cyber's Engrave. Punishment. So yeah, we would have lost out on some monsters if we used Leveneer and tried to pop. Send another Intis. Is that Overflow? It might be. So we're going to save Leveneer for next turn. Because his Overflow is dead if that is Overflow. See what his top deck is. And then we don't even need to use Leveneer effect. Ooh, nothing. Special summon. Ooh, special summon. We could revive, but... Actually, I don't even care what I do because I'm not going to use any effect. We're just going to attempt to go for game. No effect. No effect. Ooh, another, and he plays a big enough. Watch me like Cyber Ender Barbaroid. Luna, oh, okay. Oh, okay, so basically use it as that target there. We could have summoned our Nocto, but I don't get why people, like, when they don't play a bigger target. Oh, let's try this again. Now, however, we got a good target to add. Summon. Let's go Nocto. Sage, don't really care. What could it be that'll hurt? Just gonna keep doing what we've been doing. Keep it slow, keep it in front of us, and if he stops the attack, we can... Okay, finally. So that was an interesting game to say the least. He's probably gonna make me go first. I don't know if he's playing the new pot card. We don't want that Sage. Extenders, extenders, extenders. Cyber Dragon, so put the Cycle Reader in. Let's throw the one droll. If we see it, it's meant to be. 15 minutes left in the final round. Well, that was definitely a interesting game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Not everything's always bunch of effects, big combo, everything. Sometimes you just gotta tone it back, almost play like old school Yu-Gi-Oh, like watch your summoning, watch your resources, thinking ahead. Definitely helps when he is playing a deck that I'm very, very familiar with. Make us, oh, he chose to go first. Okay, did not expect that. Cycle Reader. Downside to banishing his targets, he can still have like a Cyberload Fusion. Ooh, Inspector Border, that hurts. Okay. Border Stun. Essentially what we're going against this time. No monster effects. I guess I shouldn't say none, but I'll get one. Gotta make it count. Card of Demise. Did not expect that. So that'll be interesting to see. Set 2 pass. I'll discard the others. Can't even use my Cycle Reader. This is definitely an interesting spot to be in. I can go to a Hulk play, but I need to be able to beat over his card. Let's just try and keep it simple again. There's our one effect. Ooh, now, oh, never mind. That was our one effect already. Duh. So say if we didn't use that and just didn't get there, we could have Cycle Readered those two, which would actually have been pretty good. Get an effect on his turn and a free body on our turn. Pass turn with a full hand. Ooh, and if he activates his overflow, we can actually chain Cycle Reader. Ooh, that's going to be interesting with border. So I contribute it, return one face of card and field to the hand. But he can just re-summon his border. And, oh, contact fuse, yeah. Didn't click always chain fast enough. Unfortunate. I gotta let that go. Oh, that was stupid. Should have Cycle Reader, got rid of the core. Yeah, if we would have used our spheres and bounced the border, because he already set 2 at that point, would definitely be in a better position. No point. I mean, we can use it, right? May as well. Not the greatest. Been a rough day at work. Actually, this match is fun, but the other one obviously was a little rough. Just kind of waiting and seeing. I really hate that you got to click the always chain there. 'Cause as soon as he set the one, I knew he was getting rid of my seal, but I couldn't do anything about it because I didn't have that clicked. So that's unfortunate. But we play on here, and that's part of EDOPro, so comes with the territory. The other 2 matches are both done, so we're all just waiting on me. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Maybe he'll return the favor and time out like we did. Ooh. Okay. He's got core in hand, 3 set, so we can start to do our plays then. When he activates over... Ooh, core's in grave again. You added OG Cyber Dragon. Right, so we can get rid of her's core from the graveyard. Overload fusion. And that's the time to do it. So good thing we didn't play it before. Make him use up some of his cards. Make his overflow not as good. Probably go for a Naxter, yeah. Now he can pitch his Cyber Dragon and bring both back. Use Puzzlemino, make his Naxter a level 5 as well. Go into Nova and Infinity play. Depending what his set card is, though, we will be... Oh, you can hold D. We just needed to have Always Chain on, and we would have been okay. But, yeah, he's going to make that a level 5. He'll go into Nova. Maybe bring back hers to absorb it. And then Infinity. Bright side, we can just special summon and beat. I guess, depends. He might have too much attack on his Infinity if we bait the negate. And then summon our Darkness Metal. And again, all dependent on his final card right there too. Overflow pop 2, punishment pop 2, strike. Pretty much no to whatever. So he's going to attack for, let's see, 30, 34 plus 42. That's Cyberload Fusion, I'm going to cry. But he's got 34, he's got 7,600, I believe. Because Nova's going to banish Cyber Dragon. Which means we can beat over his Infinity for sure. Assuming, again, his set card allows us to. What did we use from our extra deck? Okay. Once I knew he was playing, I should have threw 1 Mega Fleet in the deck. So hers. It's got Naxter equipped. So I mean we could just try and play it smart. Normal. He'll negate it and still pop anyway. So I mean, if we force it right now, then we just gotta deal with that. It's kind of all hinging on his card right there. I'll be pissed you don't matter. I'd rather banish the Tracer. And I guess let's go and see what his face down is. And that ally reader is going to come in pretty clutch here again. Downside of Cyber Dragon is like a card that's so good against Drytron and Eldritch also hits Cyber Dragon really good. And I just happen to see 2 of my 3. But 400 life points is not much to play with. We just kind of need that 1 card to pop off though, and then we're good. We could have used his effect, but I really didn't want Infinity to negate it. And I mean here, he could do, you know, depending what it is. So we'll judge how we want to play our next turn off of that. He's probably only playing the one Nightz, I believe. Already used his overload. Ooh, emergency. Okay. Is he going to search a cyber load or a overflow? Because he'll have a pop 1. But forcing him to banish a whole bunch of resources. Let's see what he goes for. Probably cyber load to recur everything. If he's playing Cyber Twin, that'd be pretty spicy here. Cyber Twin, crash it, and then attack direct with Puzzlemino. Technically 5 minutes to go, just waiting on us. He didn't use hers as effect, so I mean if he's playing another Nightz. But we got the cycle reader, so we're okay. And he burnt through his spells. Don't let him get anything there. I don't know what he'd have in his extra deck that he could do. Thanks everyone for watching. We're kind of nearing the end of it. This match, I've been way more focused on the match than you guys, so sorry for that. But it's been pretty intense, to say the least. Luckily, hers does not target, so he does still get that card back. I probably would have went for the Nightz, because I mean he still has Nova, and that's probably an overflow. So we'll see. I don't know why we did that. That's a misclick. Summon a Dark Dragon. Special summon. There's no attack anyway, so kind of redundant to do anything else with it. Romulus. I just gotta be careful too, so I don't give him a really big mega fleet. Ooh, Chaos Space is nice. And we can always... We're gonna improvise here. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Can't click today, like, at all. Special summon, go for our Pisty. Just trying to, like, force out his back row now. And oh no, Blue Eyes effect is negated. This effect of Red Eyes Dark Dispel once per turn. We did use it already, so I guess it doesn't necessarily matter too much. Let's go for Tracer. And really just kind of force his hand on his back row here. We can get another free body here, so we're going to do that before we go into our Saryuja. And Saryuja will give us a card to see if we want to use the Chaos Space or whatever else, but we kind of have everything already on the field. Leave the level 8, Saryuja will go Pisty, Romulus, and then we can decide if we want to use Elpie or just go for the guard dragon play. Okay, Dino. Okay. Interesting because, yeah, interesting. Oh, I discarded hers, so you'll get a card back, but we're going to try to at least get some negates and end rather well. He'll probably have another mega fleet, so he'll take that from us. Ah, Dino. Can't or targets it, protects it. Nice. He says nice too. I mean, because I totally knew that was going to happen. So, I mean, we can attack over most of his stuff at this point. Get to keep 3 cards. Okay, can we go for game? If we keep those, keep that in a discard. Actually, we want to put Blue Eyes back so we can get alternative. And he's got Cyber Dragon in hand. I guess we could go Leveneer, pop 2. Should be able to win, I believe, right? We get to get 2 cards too. Special summon, dark. Oh, that's also a dark. We definitely want to banish. We don't have any lights. Oh my goodness. And we already committed to it. Oh, damn. That sucks. Do I want to use it? Am I going to get him? Damn. His budget build. I need to get a light in the graveyard. Oh, and we already did that too. We burnt through. Did we? Yeah, it's banished. So I mean, summon Helk with those 2. Nope, we can't summon Helk with them too. Definitely in an interesting situation. Can't attack, so may as well use. But still no way to get a light into grave. We messed this up like super bad. Let's gain the attack. See if I have another core in grave. I don't think so. So that'll be his main line of play. I thought we didn't have any lights in grave. Oh, we got Heavenly Spheres now. Okay. Battle phase. I mean, his core is going to be able to summon something. Otherwise, he'll have a mega fleet. We got a spell negate on the bright side. Anything worthwhile there? No, let's just hurry up and end turn before we time out again. So, I mean, he's got core banish, make mega fleet, and 1 card in hand. But we should be okay. Technically, we went past the time, but we're just about done. Ooh, Revive Nova. We just lost. Nice. Is he playing more than 1? He's already going to banish anyway. That was smart. I don't think there's anything we could have did, especially given the time restraint that we had. He did shuffle it back. Nice. Well, that was a good game. And technically, I mean, time ran out 4 minutes ago, and he clearly had more life points. So, good for him. Let's go ahead, see if it's going to kick out that final round. Or if it's just going to end it. Fun week in locals. Oh, it is going to give us that final one. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go one more round and then see who wins. No, the tournament did not stop. We're literally like 2 minutes past. You were played longer. Some people are very, very impatient. Well, on to the next one. I don't even remember what server one. EU competitive. The same guy who has no problem playing 10 minutes past the time. Decides to ask if we're done. Play round 4. So Nightz round 4 versus our friend Anastasis. We'll see if he's watching this. I don't think he is. He hasn't said anything about it in our group chat. So nonetheless, one more round. Sorry for the lack of talking that last round. It's been was actually a really interesting match. So yeah. These people gotta realize, like, I'm playing too, so I can't update everything as they tell me. He may or may not be busy. A lot of us I did kind of think there would only be 3 rounds. Normally, a challenge, like, since we dropped down to 6 players, would actually kick us out. Or not kick us out, but end it early. Unless there's 2 guys who are undefeated, possibly that would explain it. No, there's not, so that's kind of surprising that it went on that way, but it did. So we got 4 rounds. It's going to be fun. And let's go for it. So, I mean, I can stop his attacks with calamities. But, ooh, quick launch and summon. 60 cards. That's okay. Maybe he's not playing. He's got to be playing Nightz. He always plays Nightz. Oh, we clicked that. I don't want to type too much and lose focus, because that's when we're going to run out of time. As much as I want to be friendly and just talk. But if you are watching this, sorry. I am playing VFD. As friendly as we're going to be. Okay, decent draw. Ooh, drone lock. Ouch. Okay, is there any point in extending? I mean, we can make LP, not get anything, banish summon, make Pisty, summon like red MD, bring one back. So Yugihoh won't be able to draw anyway. Let's just go for it and see what we can do. But that droll and lock hurt. No idea if we're going to be able to do much of anything through this, but so here, ooh, Ash, nice. Joke's on you, I still got Pisty. Tracer. Ooh, okay. This is actually going to be pretty crazy. Ooh, no, no, no. Was going to be pretty crazy. Was is good. Damn. Okay, okay. How can we do this? We can still make a savage. Can't go into our hired seal now, though, unfortunately. That would have been crazy if we could still make hired seal and savage through the droll. He is probably playing lightning storm like normal, but I guess we're gonna call that and see if it's enough. Well, thanks for playing. I know it's pretty late over where you're at, and those games were insane. Can't wait to see the list. That game 1, I actually drew into red reboot off my chaos space too, so that was really unfortunate, but that's what I get for not paying a little better attention. Another Mech Knight. Do we just keep it simple again? Why fix what ain't broken? Try and play around his columns. That's the hardest part about Mech Knights, is trying to remember that they have columns. There's nothing to gain from that. Oh wow, we left our Saryuja in defense. We suck. Or Saryuja. We can't even talk. Left our Savage in defense. Bright side, we do have Lancia still, so we can shut down his purple. We got the bounce. And then summon. I don't know if I necessarily want. I'd probably just go Safer, because then I can link Safer and Alternative off, and then use Banish Safer to get Alternative back. Yeah, that's rough. Like, I swear, when you play one Cyber Dragon and you open it all the time, it's ridiculous. My one game today off my, what was it? My draws off Saryuja, I drew 3 Chaos Space. Can normal summon. So again, no point in getting crazy with it. Just keep it in front of us. I mean, I guess I could have attributed it to bounce Alternative back to my hand and summon something else that way. But just to get that extra body, but I'd rather keep the disruption. If only we put him in attack last turn too. Yeah, I can't wait though for your budget builds, if you're like with the trap, to see how it goes. I'm actually probably going to work on the second budget cyber one. I'm almost done with it after this. Since we're teching in the Infernal Reckless summon, more of like a viewer request, people like to see it. Ooh, make a column. But yeah, doing that work. Oh dang. I know he's got something else. He's gonna use the stupid Mech Knight card to summon and negate. Or he won't, maybe. But yeah, I lost where I was going with that. But the budget build, like getting Monster Reborn and our should we the Monster Reborn rev system to help trigger our Infernal Reckless Summon a little bit more. And we also went and got Mind Control and Pankratops too. Sorry, bro. I do feel bad. Like I said, go for safer. Not that it's probably going to matter here, but at least we didn't summon or do anything degenerate. Okay, nice. Okay. I hate when I have to like summon VFD against friends. So, Mech Knights, I think he said it's a going first build that he's working on too. 60 cards, he's got to get hit by Droll. Lancia, I mean, shuts down Trap Trick, shuts down Purple. He's gonna play around Nibiru, he always does. Cycle Reader might be halfway decent. It's his back row that actually, but if he's got his back row and everything established, what do we want to take out? Let's take out, oop, I hate when it changes like that. Actually, we can leave that one out too. 2 more. Take out 1 Sage again and 1 Stone, because if we can get to Hulk already, we can leave the Phalanx, or summon the Phalanx. Yeah, some days you just can't help. You get those hands sometimes, and it sucks, but I mean, it happens. I'm still pretty happy overall with how this deck's played. Like, some disruption kills it, obviously, but for the most part, haven't really ran into dead hands too much. Ooh, do we just even the score? Force them to get rid of some stuff. I think we do. Just keep it. That's kind of like the whole motto of today, is just keep everything simple. Play through 1 disruption, maybe a hand trap. 60 cards, he's got to be playing a handful. I mean, we have Black Metal, Noctivision, Chaos Emperor already in hand. Chaos Space can send our Stone. So we're sitting pretty well already. Oh, and we just took out the Phalanx stuff, so that actually kind of hurts. But on the bright side, we will be halfway okay because of the Nocto. And then we can just go right to Seal and then summon our Guard Dragons that way. Skip Halka-Fibrex altogether. And try and put up some disruption. Yeah, no point going for Romulus because we sided those things out. Another Nocto. See how crazy and lucky we can get. Watch us draw our Chaos Space and draw into alternative since we just searched Blue Eyes. That'd be a good way to end the day. LB. And I know we can get her safer, get to Leveneer. Can get a free summon that way. Should be able to at least get out Hope Harbinger 2. We don't have any tuners, so we can't go that route. So rank 8s, we got Sanafond. Ooh, we definitely could have did that a little different. Oh well, lose a little card economy. So now we can make our Saryuja. So let's go ahead and get Seifert. I feel bad, I'm probably going to rip a card from his hand. Nothing really worthwhile to grab the other way. I'm going to hear about this in our group chat after. I had it twice. Well, we got the droll there too. Don't need phalanx. Don't need the evenly. Drew into another blue eyes. And we don't need the Nocto. Summon. I mean, we can summon blue eye. I want to summon my tracer just for the negate. Get back Leveneer. Let's see how many cards we got in grave. Two of each, so we can summon. Just trying to think if we have what we need. No, don't want to summon him because I don't want to banish anything. I'm just gonna. He's got 2 cards. I'm gonna keep it simple. Leave a handful of everything to win next turn. Because we still got the Leveneer. We got the Arma. I mean, we could summon both now and then go for like Sanafon, but that's not really going to do anything. So we got the Droll Savage Seal. We might as well be okay with it. Because Nathan, we're testing things and we're just started playing with the deck and we're looking for good ideas like that to try out in the future. That's why we're not playing Rocket Synchron yet. Ooh, I don't know why I basically just created a column for him. Bright side, I can pop my own Savage to get around. Doesn't negate and destroy, unfortunately. I might as well, hey. Oh, no, I shouldn't have, because then he can just summon the other one. But I'm not too worried about anything, I guess. I don't want to summon Goliath because I want to do a bunch of stuff on my turn. We're just going to summon whatever. I mean, I could probably just play Unga Bunga Beatdown on him if we did summon Goliath, but yeah, there's the purple. Let him banish it. Search out Girsu. Hopefully stop any other shenanigans. Definitely didn't even think about that at first. But, I mean, 60 cards. What are the odds he has blue and purple, right? Pretty good because it's Mech Knight. And apparently I'm going to go. Well, thanks for stopping, watching. Next time we'll have a lot less misplays, but probably a better deck list overall too. Lib, he's going to spin something and start snowballing here, but on the bright side we have a bunch of firepower in our hand that we can negate stuff with. Revive. Does Morningstar set it or does it add to hand? I mean, Lib either way can spin something, which will be the Savage. Ooh, Galate, and then he's going to go Dingirsu too. Spin something. Nice, then Dingirsu send. And he can protect from destruction, which I'm not too worried about. But let's see what we got in grave. Whole bunch of everything now. No point in trying to destroy because he'll just protect. Can rip his one from hand again. Let's go ahead and get back one of our cards, though. This card is broken. Like, it's just crazy broken. The other one's in the grave already, so it's not necessarily going to help that way. Let's get safer, because we can get our... Ooh, gotta summon up there. Gotta always remember that. Special summon. Let's go. Who do we want to special summon? We're just gonna go like big beat down here. Do we rip one from hand? Yeah, we might as well. And then we can normal Seifert. Yeah, we're cold today, but we gotta close this one out. Revive. Hopefully we got a big target in there. Since we're playing blue ice, let's go ahead. Can't attack, but go that route. Right? Do we want to? Yeah, might as well. Just really spit everything out. Ooh, and it's actually got decent attack. We'll add to hand, but we could still summon it. Because it cannot be special summoned by other means. So, see, 200, 30, 32, 49, 79. Oh my goodness, we're 100 short. Gains 100 for each once returned. Oh, I thought we had way more monsters in the graveyards. Oh wow, that's a big rip. I mean, we'll gain 200. Protect. Didn't think about that part either, but we'll be in a decent position. Deal a whole bunch of damage. Can't summon from the graveyard. Not that that will matter. What else can we go into? Nothing of use. So let's just play beat down. I definitely was thinking for some reason we had way more monsters. We overthought and thought ourselves right out of this one again. On summon, okay. It'll be interesting to see though now, because we're kind of at that point where he can like negate all my effects and everything, but we're also at that point where we both have a lot of big beaters, and if my big beaters are better than his big beaters, I don't really need my effects to win. As Red Moon will clear out a card that way. I think he's playing more than one lib, so he can spin multiple cards with lib. So Blue Sky, Girsu. At least he can't summon from the graveyard yet. But yeah, we should have went for Hope Harbinger. I mean, he'd be able to link off and spin it before we actually get a chance to use it, but we could force his play to direct his play that way a little bit more. I'm just curious as to what this one is. Because just because he hasn't used it yet doesn't mean it's not good. It could just be one of those instances where hopefully I can pop off and survive long enough to make this useful, because if I use it right now, it's not going to mean a whole lot or matter. So he'll get a free summon off that. I don't care if he destroys. I mean, he's bringing my attack down, but... I guess we can't have every match today just be big monster beat down like last round. Surprised he didn't link off. Now going to A for max. Unfortunately, our Blue Eyes was also special summoned. And he's just going to be able to negate some of our stuff now. Add to hand. Who do we want to banish most out of them? I don't think there's a whole lot we can really go for. Yeah, we'll work on some Malfi content. That seems to be a pretty popular request today. But currently we're finishing up our final round of our weekly tournament, so that's what we're doing today. But yeah, we're gonna have to, I guess, look into Malfi's because I think everybody who came on stream at one point or another asked for it, so it shall be. Well, game 3, I guess we're not going to be as friendly. We're going to go for VFD, I think. We can survive attacks. Unfortunately, he can still summon all of his monsters because they do not actually activate to summon. But yeah, so he's got game on board already. And if only we were playing Nibiru, but I can't say much. I just did the same thing a couple turns ago. Difference being his monster spam board is going to win, whereas mine did not. So aside from Melfi, what other decks should we potentially look into? We are going to be a little busier. We have some big news. We're actually partnering up with a Facebook group that runs a whole lot of tournaments. So it's going to be fun. We'll have some content from them tournaments as well. Okay, so we're going to go first. We want a Sea Sage. We need that. 3. Keep Droll and Lockbird. Not bad to have. His traps can hurt, so again, reboot's okay. We're going first, so we don't want Lightning Storm. Or we could force him first. Force him first and just play smarter. Take out 3 more cards. I feel like Droll's not as good against Mech Knights if they go first. I mean, if they open really good, it's really good, obviously, because, like, I know they have the whole hand field extra deck rip type deal, but we'll see if they open it. We're just gonna kind of hope he sets a whole bunch and passes, and we can go for Evenly or Lightning Storm and blow that up. Plus, I feel like he's gonna think I'm going first, so Evenly and Lightning Storm. Very unfortunate to open Lance again. We've been opening it like way too much. Hopefully we can get another summon or something. Quick launch. Okay. Lightning storm. No point wasting the quick launch yet. Ooh, scythe. Ouch. That's unfortunate. But we're gonna hope he can't OTK and not do anything, because I don't want to give him columns and I cannot do a whole lot, so can't even get into my monster spam plays without the extra deck to initiate it, so why give him anything? Hopefully he sets a bunch because we got evenly, but we'll see, or he'll just pass because he doesn't have much. Definitely not dropping it evenly. Set one more and then, oh, red reboot. Okay, well, I guess we gotta go for it. What's he gonna do? Ash would hurt. Drone lock will hurt. See, tracer. Could have actually kept the tracer. He's got two set. He would keep one of them off evenly matched. We got red reboot, luckily. Hulk. We can actually get into a lot of our plays again, so we're going to go for it. Ooh, we're going to have to summon that out of our hand. Oh, no, we don't necessarily have to go for it. We can go for the phalanx. We'll see what he's got set. Deck, phalanx, because we can't add anyway. Still main phase 1. Drone Lockbird again. So we already know our play first. Hired Seal isn't going to go through how we would hope. But we can go ahead. Who's going to get us the most advantage here? Can't add to hand, so metal isn't as good. Yugihoh could then summon stone. We don't have a face-up card to pop, though. I mean, we can make a big savage. Noctodragon and draw, but we can't draw. Draw and lock hurts so much. Let's see. Ooh, we can go. No. Yeah. How can we do this? I mean, we can go Romulus, equipped, pop it, summon. Probably our best bet. Just get as much attack out as we can. I guess we don't have the big card in our grave. Go for, I mean, decisions. Lock us into darks. He's got one in hand, so how bad can it actually get? I don't want to answer that. Especially when we have this many cards out here, giving him all these columns. Does not matter. Well, we got one negate. He's going to have one column. Or we could crash, get rid of that column. That's what we're going to do. Get rid of the column so he can't use it, and then make it so he has to open basically perfect. I mean, depending what those are, it can really mess with us already, like the quick play spell and the trap that summon. So not that he won't have plays, but I mean we can negate, and then we won't have another negate though. Could red reboot the trap, so I like where we're sitting, oddly enough. Downside is we don't have enough for game yet next turn, so unfortunate on that regards. And I think round's technically almost over, but again, it's a good friendly match, so we'll play it out. Ooh, Ash. Then he's going to link it off, gain a column. Makes me wonder what he has. It is a quick effect. I should just let it go through, I think. Then, well, I guess he can summon the mech in my column and negate. But I do have red reboot for his trap. It's going to be a pricey red reboot. Ooh, indigo. Okay, so he can shift himself around. Let's see what he goes for then. Quick play spell would be awesome. All Mirage can't be destroyed by card effect if he chooses to use on something. 5,500. Can we do it in one turn? Depends what we draw. Morning Star, okay. View. Do we have a light and a dark? We do. Might as well get the tracer back. What are you? We're not going to use him anymore. We got tracer in our hand, so we don't really need the one engrave. Special. Let's see. Once per turn, battles in a different column cannot be destroyed, and you take no battle damage. So I can kind of force his plays, I guess. We can make Crocodile, Shen, different things like that, but low, slow, and in front of us. Who would ever think playing like big beatdown deck where not doing too many big beatdowns? Oh. Only use this effect. Ah, so it's a lingering effect, not a on battle effect. Interesting. Okay. Well, can go Crocodragon, pop. Get a few extra cards here. Draw Blue Eyes, add Blue Eyes. It's going to happen. Ooh, Lightning Storm. Target one card on the field and destroy it. He's going to get his purple back. I don't want to say we're not going to need evenly, but I would rather keep Lightning Storm, I think, in this regard. As far as damage. Let's get rid of the blue eyes for now. So if we would have read the card better, we could have did that before and then swung for 6k. Pending that, I mean, we got a negate and a red reboot. So we definitely would have had level 5 higher graveyard. Yeah, let's just go and oh, red reboot, don't destroy it, sets it. It's not gonna matter. We definitely should have used like summon and did all this before trying to battle phase. Trap trick and secret. Not too worried about the secret. Could end up hurting. I mean, we can negate with there, but oh well. We do have another pop here, so I mean we can pop the secret again, negate the trap trick, see where we're at. Purple banish. I mean, he can. He's not going to stop it. Okay. He's going to attack and force that. Yeah. I almost feel like we have to let it go through. I mean, he's got plays that he can do, but if he outs the Savage, we have the Lightning Storm. And this way I still got Tracer plus draw for combo potential. No point in wasting that. One of these days we'll actually read our opponent's cards over and see. Yeah, I was thinking like the it's the link effect that you can only use once per turn. If battles, it cannot be destroyed by battle. I was thinking that was the once per turn for some reason. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just crash into it twice. And again, reading cards is pretty important in Yu-Gi-Oh. Going to let that go through. Dead quick launch, that hurts. We almost could have negated it. Then let something else. Lance, yeah. I'm okay with that. Now the secret. Target. Ooh. Ah, we got no negates. He only gets the one. Can't special summon from the extra deck. Well, that's okay. 13. Already used, yeah. So we got dead quick launch in hand, so that's unfortunate. Can't summon from the extra deck. That's okay. We could summon Tracer and just start pushing for game, but I don't want to give him more columns than necessary. Kind of neat interaction that World Legacy, Mech Knight, artifacts, how they can all do that, because I definitely did not expect to see that coming. Now we're kind of at his mercy. Hopefully we survive with 1400 life points. We're probably not going to. I mean, any level 8 here make Dengirsu send, and that's game. So interesting playing. I mean, he don't need his extra deck, I guess, but it's a nice toolbox. Well, good. He can go ahead and beat me here because that's time in the round. Not that I can do anything to stop him anyway. Go ahead and see if anyone else, how their games have gone. I seriously hate how Facebook organizes now. like defaults. I'm at 1 round 4, but it's not gonna matter, so let's go ahead. He's just gonna completely beat us down at this point now. I'm gonna try and update this real quick if it'll load, while not making you guys miss out on the beatdown I'm about to be taking. I really like Nightz as a deck. We could have played a little bit better. Honestly, I didn't think we were gonna have a round 4 because challenge usually kicks us out of that, and unfortunately we didn't play the smartest in some key points, and when you're going against a very, very smart player, you kind of need to limit your bad plays, because if you do it too often, you see exactly what is happening now in front of you. Need Boral Sword. When I was playing Boral Sword, like, I don't know, there's so many instances it just wasn't coming up, but today these games have been really grindy, and it probably would have been nice. So there we have it. Another week in the books. We'll get better with the deck, I promise. We'll stream more. We're going to wait on the deck list for a little bit because I do have a handful of changes I want to try. We're going to try the changes, get some replays, make sure the deck's actually how we want to show it off for everyone who didn't see it in the stream. But the deck is definitely not ready for a profile yet. So it was fun though, as always. Good testing versus competitive players. Like I said, it may have been small, but these are all guys who do extremely well in other tournaments and events. So that is how today's end. Yeah, I guess that'll be it for the stream pretty much. Could have linked off Hulk, LP, and Tracer before I use Pistol extend back to the Tracer. Yeah. Like I said, lots of things to try moving forward. The Secession with a Guard Dragon. I don't know about DMZ though. Just the way, because it's not like the main idea, I guess, being like Dragon Link as a deck, I do still think is better, especially like the Sages. Even just cutting out like the Sages and possibly the Melodies, because we have so many ways to get to alternative to Leveneer and Chaos already. Like the deck would probably be better cutting Sages for sure, the Melodies, but just trying to kind of keep it more Blue Eyes focused than Dragon Link, because that was the main idea of the deck. It actually started out as a Chaos Max / VF, like Turbo VFD, survive the turn, and you summon Stone of Ancients off. Oop, we just deleted something. Send Stone of Ancients off of your, or summon it off your Hulk, and then when you link it off in the end phase, it summons the new Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, which then searches Chaos form, and then it also searches Chaos Max in that same turn. So if you made VFD, you can just do like VFD, pass, not die, and then Chaos Max on your next turn. Pretty much the idea that was behind that. So maybe we'll just go back to that instead of this more Dragon Link focus, and just keep it Chaos Max focused for the Blue Eyes part, and then actually work on a Dragon Link deck, not a Blue Eyes Dragon Link deck. But oh, Chaos Space, thanks. I mean, I'm just not gonna save it, I'll exit out of it. But yeah, so it was fun. Unfortunate so many people dropped out, but yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I got a lot of videos to go work on, so yeah, Cyber Dragon content coming, maybe Blue Eyes if we figure out how we want to do it. We're probably gonna switch over to that Chaos Max route, VFD Turbo, make Chaos Max, go from there. Like I said, then trying to do it this way, it's fun and it's decent, but I just feel like it's a bad Dragon Link deck. But just clunky with all the Blue Eyes big monsters, and like I said, Sage is kind of out of place not being a dragon. But once again, it was a lot of fun. Next week, Wednesday, we should be doing this again. Stay tuned for our news once we officially partner with Dragon Rider Games. Lots of good things to come, so take care everyone, and see you guys next time.